Alright, hey guys, so today we're doing another Battlbox unboxing for you. This is for June 2017. I got the box right here, and without further delay, let's get into it. So here is the sit-rec card for it. Again, just like in May, it's really big, so you can read it. I'm guessing, like, so if people are going to be doing videos, they can like put it in front of them and read all this stuff without having to like go back and forth. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. So let's get started in it. So for the basic box, for a cost of $24.99, that's what you get into it just to get started. The first thing in the box is the Kershaw Shuffle Folding Knife, which is this right here. I'm a big fan of Kershaw. I've had many Kershaws over the years, and I absolutely love them. I have not had one this small. Well, that's a lie. I had a chive. I had a Kershaw chive. So I did have one smaller than this. Let's just get into it. So yeah, I've had some different ones. But I've had a lot of big ones as well. But I did have a chive for a while, which I really liked. It was one I carried on me fairly often for a while. But then it came out to be just, it was too small for a lot of different uses. But I still loved it. It was still a great little knife to play with and everything. So as I completely destroy this packaging, here is the Shuffle. Now this is a really nice looking little knife. As always, they always come with the little thing, but that is a nice looking knife. This could easily be an everyday carry without any issues. I mean, just look how small it is and compact, and it's really nice. I'm pretty sure I'm going to poke myself with this bottle opener on the back at some point. But I really like it. I'm going to have to play with it some more, get used to opening it, because the only thing about it that I can just tell right away is that because it is so small, like, to try and like get enough behind it, like most of the time you can have your hand right there and you can like use your hand to kind of like hold it down, but this one is so tiny that it's hard. But I'll tell you what, these little finger grooves right here, like all these little scallops for your fingers, man, that is a comfortable little knife just for a use of a knife though. So it was really nice, and it's got like a little lanyard hole right there that you can probably use as a screwdriver. It's probably thin enough, maybe. But that's really nice. I like that a lot. I mean, right now it's smaller than what I'm currently carrying, but not by much. But this is the actual extended. It is a lot smaller. But you get this nice fat blade. That's a really nice knife. I'll probably be playing with this later on today, so that's really cool. So that's the first thing in your basic box. Oh, and this is also, just to get started, this is for urban survival. I don't think I said that at the beginning, mission 28. But I mean, so for urban survival, that's really good to start off with. I mean, you have a lot of uses on that. Alright, so the next thing in the basic box, oh, it has a value of $13.47. The next thing in the value box is the 4-way Silcock wrench. That's what this is right here. Now, I know what this is used for. I mean, I know it's to open up water spigots and stuff like that. I think it's one of those things that this is good to have if you know where things are. But I'm not sure what value this has right now in the box. But I mean, it is a good tool to have, I'm sure. But I'm not sure what it is. Just, I'm hoping that nobody is going to use it just to turn someone's water off, just for the fun of it. But this has a value of $8.89. It's probably something, I don't know what I would do with it just yet. I don't know. We'll see. So anyways, that's the next thing on the list. Now, after that is the Edc Pocket Tool. This, I'm guessing this is what it is right here. This Timberline thing right here. So it's this tiny little tool. Comes in this little Kydex sheath, which is pretty nice right off the bat. The little key ring is a little thin. You could probably pull that off in a second. So you probably want to maybe put a different lanyard on it. But straight off the bat, it's got a little knife on it right here. It's not super sharp. You probably want to sharpen it. I mean, I can run my finger across it and it's not sharp at all. It's got a screwdriver, a bottle opener, you got a cord, seatbelt cutter kind of thing, and then you got an O2 wrench right there, as well as another lanyard hook. And I'm pretty sure you could probably use it as a little pry bar if you needed a tiny little pry bar. So I mean, this is pretty cool. I'm not sure, this is something I might just keep in my truck if I need something real quick to grab. But that has a value of $7.99. So the next thing is something I'm not really 100% on board with. Here it is right here. It is the ReadyMan Lock Blocker Access Denial Card, which is this right here. Basically, it is a tool to put something into your lock so no one can get into it. I think in a situation when you have to use one of these, there are probably going to be better ways to lock a door to try to prevent someone. Because if someone really wants to get into your place, they can probably find another way than just the door. But it's very neat. It's very interesting. There are two sections. One is to put in the lock and jam it, and the other one is to put in the lock and get it out, so you yourself can get back into your thing. It does come in this really little nice sheath. And I do have some other ReadyMan cards, so I'll probably be putting those in the sheath as well. But this, I'm not seeing this to be useful. I'm seeing this as something that's going to be used as pranks on other people. But I'm sure it has some value in an urban situation. But I'd much rather find another way to lock something, or booby trap something, or do something to try and stop someone from getting in, rather than possibly stopping myself as well. Because if I put this in the lock and then I lose the other piece, or it just doesn't want to come out, like, it does me no good. I think this is something that it's going to be a little iffy. So that has a value of $12.95. So the next thing in the basic box is the manual fuel oil hand pump. Now this, again, I know people could probably use it for whatever and jokes and stuff like that, but I'm very excited about this, and not just for fuel and oil, but definitely for water to transport stuff. I've had some of these in the past. I absolutely love them. I do know if you're in a situation where you need to get fuel for your vehicle so you can try and get out of there, it's going to be very, very good as well. But this is awesome to try and get water from places that are not going to be easily reached or anything like that. So this I'm very excited about to use. And I'll probably have to buy some more, because the ones I've had in the past have broken and stuff like that. Well, this one looks a lot nicer than some of the ones I've got before. Some of the ones I've got before are just in Walmart and things like that, just to have one. So this one already looks better. So this has a value of $16.99. So that's really good. So the next thing in the box is this right here. Is the folding shovel entrenching tool with a pouch. Now guys, this I think is something that everyone should really have. And I'm very glad that Battlbox put this in the box. This was really something that should have been in the box when they were doing all the stuff for the with all the soap and everything like that. Because honestly, this could have been helpful, so you could like build a latrine far away so you can stay clean, things like that. I mean, this is so much nicer, and it is very small. I carry one in my truck at all times, but it's actually bigger than this one. Let me go get it, and so I can compare it. Alright guys, so here is Alright guys, so here is the one that I keep in my truck. So already I can tell mine's a little bit bigger, but it's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I like having the smaller compact because it's going to be easier to put in a pack. But this one also folds up. This one folds up this way, and then you lock it down. And it also has the entrenching tool as well. So this is the one that I carry in my truck at all times, and this is the one that Battlbox got sent us. So it's really cool. It does have the little bottle opener on it. And we always gotta have a bottle opener. But straight off, I mean, the handle is about the same height. The only difference is mine has this wide handle. This is just a little handle. So I mean, as far as entrenching tool, it's probably going to be easier to use this for the little hoe on the back side than it probably is on the one that I already have. But I mean, as you can see, the actual shovel head is a lot bigger on mine. But if you need something to carry in your pack, this is probably going to be perfect, guys. This is something that I feel always needs to be with you. I do have another one at the house. I love these kind of things. So. And then there's the entrenching tool. You can do it out like that, or you can do it like that. And you can also do the shovel out like that too. So you can do it both ways. So you can actually make it into like a pickaxe. Let's do it like that. So just like that. It's a great way to use it. I mean, this has so many uses, guys. I'm very excited that they actually did this. I think this is something that everyone definitely should have. And it also does collapse with this right here. It just unscrews, and then you can pack it up back into your pack. So this is something that is definitely a plus for me. And this has a value of $24.60. It's probably a little high for a small shovel like this. This shovel right here, I didn't pay $24.60. I paid a little less for it. I think I paid $18. And it does the same thing. I can do it like that. I can do straight out. I mean, it does the same thing. The only difference is mine folds up like this, so it doesn't actually come apart. But I think that value may be a little high on what it is, especially on the ones that I've paid in the past. So, but again, guys, it's a really good tool to have, and getting in this package, like, it's very good. So that's, and then the last thing is the ReadyMan membership renewal. So for everything in there, you're paying $24.99 and you get a value of $94.89. So for the basic box, basically you're buying the shovel and getting all the other stuff for free. So that's a really good deal. Alright, so the next thing is the advanced box. In the advanced box, the first thing in there is the ReadyMan Gray Man pack right here. Now this I really like already. I love packs. I love things to store stuff. So I think this is really cool straight off. I think it's very cool. The only thing, I've already seen the video of Curran talking about it, so I know about the box and everything, like about the bag and everything. The only thing that I wish that this pack had that it doesn't have, which I'd have to figure out how to add it myself, is how to add a water containment system to it. If you've been a subscriber of Battlbox for a while, there was one for water access and stuff like that, and it came with a bladder. If you were able to put the bladder into this pack so you could keep it with you, so you keep hydrated in an urban situation, that would make this pack like 1,000 times better. What I'm planning on trying to do is I'm probably going to see if I can just cut maybe a little hole in the top here. And there is a tiny little, there is a little thing right here to go inside that was maybe used for a laptop bag, but I mean, I think it's good and everything, but as far as like urban survival, you're not going to be putting a laptop in there. You're going to be putting other things in there, because if you're trying to survive, you're not going to be caring about your Facebook, your Twitter, Instagram and all that other stuff. So what I'm going to try and do is maybe punch a little hole, stitch it up, weatherproof it, and put my bladder right there. So that's what I'm probably going to try and do with that. But it does have a lot of pockets. It does have a lot of different areas. So I'm very excited to use it for a few different things. But again, guys, I mean, these zippers are really heavy duty. I mean, it's a nice pack. So this is something that's really cool, and it has a value of $40. So already starting off, it's doing really good. So in the next thing in the advanced is the Ontario Knife Company's Paracord first release, which is this right here. It goes all the way in the bottom. So that's it right there. It's just a little pry bar, but it does have angled sides on it, so you could sharpen it if you want to and use it as like a little knife. And it does have the little lanyard holes as well on it. And the next thing also in here is some paracord, so you can paracord this up. I have been getting a lot of paracord lately, and I still don't know how to do it yet, or how to all the different techniques for doing it. So I have another paracord thing I need to try to teach myself. But straight off, I mean, it's not sharp. I mean, I can rub my hand on it. So I mean, for a little pry bar, it's probably pretty good to just throw in your bag and things like that. But would you sharpen it? I don't know. I mean, I think it's one of those things that if you had to use it in a survival situation, if you hit someone with this thing, I mean, they're gonna get hurt. So, and I think if you put enough force, I mean, this dull edge will definitely cut someone. So I mean, and then this is the case it comes in. Just says caution, sharp blades, and proper use, chiseling, ice fixing, prying, of force, contact. You know, this is saying don't play with it. It's not a toy, but it's not bad for what it is, and I get to play with it. So, and that has a value of $24.95. So everything in that box, you're paying $49.99. You have a value of $159.84 for the advanced box. Now on to the Pro Box. The first thing in the Pro Box, sticking with the Ontario Knife Company, is another pry bar. They're calling it their breacher, quick access breacher. Now this one is basically just the big daddy of the other one. It has these holes in it. I'm guessing so if you got to swing it, wind can go through it. I don't know. But it has the same angled, beveled face on it. But this does have a really nice handle that gives you some major grip. So that's really cool, and it has like a breaker on the end. So I mean, if you had to hit someone with it and protect yourself, that'd be really good. So that is definitely going to be like something that I'm going to be trying out and using on some doors and stuff, just to try it so I know how to use it. And again, it comes in the caution, not a toy. That right there has a value of $99.95. And then the last thing is the Ready Man Premium membership, $20. I don't use it, guys, but I'm sure some of you do, hopefully. So for the entire box, for the Pro Box, you're spending $9.99 or $99.99, and it's got a value of $269.79. So now on to the Pro Plus, the knife of the month, and this one is, it's not really a knife, but it is a blade. Let's use our new little Kershaw to open this up. So this right here, guys, is an off-grids tool survival axe. Elite. Not just a survival axe, but an axe elite. So that is right there. Has the tag on it, like just came off the shelf too. So there it is right there. Made in the USA. Really good. So it has a pry bar, it has a hammer, it had a tons of tools on it. Let's just go through it. That's on in here right here. We got a hammerhead and claw, a gas valve shutoff wrench, which is this right here. Or no, this right here. Sorry, I was looking at it backwards. A hardened steel glass breaker, which is right there on the end, which you can't have too many of those. Bottle opener, can opener, box cutter, a 6-inch Milwaukee Sawzall blade. So I mean, you can. That's what this is right here. I'm just gonna let's just take this little thing off that says push then twist. So you push it and twist it. So it's just a Sawzall blade. So I mean, if you wear it down, you can put another one in. How easy is it to replace it? That's the question. I'm not sure how easy it is to replace that. I'm assuming to replace that blade you'd have to unscrew this handle so you could get it off and get to it. But if you need to cut some metal or something like that, very good. It's got a black oxide coated and hardened steel tang, glass field nylon handle with multiple textures for improved grip, balance, and comfort. Hex sockets right here: 3/8, 7/16, ½ inch, 9/16, 10mm, 11mm, 13mm, and a 15mm. And a back hex socket accepts any 1/4 inch bit. Where's that at? Oh, I guess just a 1/4 inch bit just for that. Oh, okay. So that you can put like a little screwdriver bit into because it's got a backing to it. A lanyard pass through, recessed nail puller, a seatbelt cutter, a wire twist, and a pry bar. So guys, this is your everything all in one. So that is the deal right there. It's not super sharp, so I mean you could always sharpen it. But I'll tell you what, like the feel of it's pretty good. I mean, it's really nicely made. I'm trying to like see if there like what like kind of imperfections there are with it really. And I mean, it's not really anything that I'm like picking out that is like it's kind of whatever. But that's really cool. So that's your knife of the month. And so total for everything, this was a $89.99 value. So for the Pro Plus, it's $149.99, and you get a value of $359.78. So that's everything in this box, plus all your little cards that you normally get with everything. So if you need more little tools, little things like that, so pretty cool. Oh, and even this shows you everything on there. Shows you how to do it. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good, man. I like that. So anyways, guys, that's the box for June of 2017. This is most likely going to be my last box for Battlbox. I'm probably going to be doing some other videos on some other different things, but this is probably my last one. I haven't made my final decision on that just yet. But if it is, I mean, I'll try to have something else to show you guys. But I will be doing videos on past Battlboxes. Some videos I have in the vault that I haven't actually put up yet. But I'm also planning on doing some videos on specific items, so you can see them actually in use and how they work in my individual review on each item. But as anyways, guys, if you like what like my videos, definitely leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. And I will be doing another channel soon with my wife. We're still working on it, going to get it up, but I've done a few videos with her on here, but we're going to be doing a lot more videos of just some random things on there as well, to just to show off some more stuff. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Alright, bye.